Alrighty, we're back with another give and take where I take a video that a woman has posted on the internet and give the male interpretation or response to said video. And this time, I got a beaut for y'all. This time we have a lovely young woman who made a video to educate men on the one and only thing that women want men to understand. Let's see what she's got to say.
Men, there's literally only one thing that women want you to understand, and it's this.
You know, I had the best of intentions of letting it go on for a while, but I had to jump in here and say, one thing, really? Every man knows you ladies have a long laundry list of things that you expect from men. Most of them completely absurd and ridiculous, which I'm willing to bet is going to be the exact case here. So to claim there's only one thing, well, let's just say you're not starting off on the right foot. But go on.
You doing something because we've asked you to do it is not the same thing as just doing the thing.
Oh, Christ, not this again. We're back to the same old standard of women will never give men credit for doing anything. They'll always find a way to ensure that it doesn't quite meet what they expect. That it's just, wait for it, the bare minimum. Let's continue on.
So if you're the kind of guy that says to your wife or girlfriend, hey babe, yeah, just like whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. Like whatever cleaning you need help with, just like tell me what to do.
My God, what a monster he is. Actually asking her what she needs help with. How dare he show any caring or consideration for her needs or wants? What a rude bastard he is to even think that that's appropriate. And I already know where she's going to go next. Just wait for it.
I get where you're going with that.
No, I don't think you do.
I know what you think it's doing, but it's not doing the thing that you think it's doing.
Oh, I bet you're right on that because, as I've already said, women don't appreciate a damn thing men do for them. It's never enough. And the day any woman shows appreciation to the man in her life is usually the first day he's ever seen any appreciation from her. Or any woman for that matter. It simply doesn't happen. And the proof of it is, we've already established that the reason a man asks that is he's trying to be caring and attentive to the woman's needs. And you're literally saying, it ain't good enough. In other words, it's not appreciated in any way, shape, or form. And let me state here, I blind react to these videos because my followers send them to me, and it's just more fun to do it that way. And I already know where this is going to lead to. Let's find out if I'm right.
Because that means your partner is still in charge of the mental load of figuring out what needs to be done in the house.
Oh, not this one again. Come on, ladies. Is it really that exhausting to figure out whether or not the dishes need to be done or the laundry or the vacuuming? If that's such a mental load on you, I'm sorry, but you've got more problems than any man could ever solve.
And by default, a lot of times women are just in charge of these things.
Well, on this we completely agree, and it's not by default, it's because women demand to be in charge of these things, because it's going to be her way or the highway. But if this is so taxing on you ladies, get the hell out of our way. We'll take care of it, but it's going to be done our way. And we don't want to hear your crying or whining or playing victim when we do it our way. But we both know you're never going to allow that, because that means you have to give up control, which in most relationships is exactly the dynamic, where the woman controls everything and then runs around playing victim to all her friends, family, and of course, making videos on the internet to get as much clicks, likes, and sympathy as she can get. If the mental load is so tough on y'all, here's a simple enough solution for you. You go out and make the money. We'll stay home and take on that mental load. We'll do all the chores, take care of the kids, and all that stuff that is so hard for you to do. Yet, it's very rare that any woman wants to take men up on that offer. Gee, I wonder why.
Even if you don't consider yourself a man who would say like, yeah, like women should do all the cooking and cleaning, like that's their job.
Another beautiful example of the blinders today's women have, because they actually think most men do think the way she's talking, that we expect women to do all the cooking and cleaning. The reality is very different, but of course it goes back to the fact that women will not give men credit for doing anything. They'll literally watch him do it and say he didn't do it or he didn't do it right. It's actually them that thinks they need to do all the cooking and cleaning, not men.
If you are not proactively doing those things without being told, you are, by default, leaving your wife or girlfriend in charge of those things.
Remember earlier when I said I knew what was going to come? Well, there it is. just as I expected, another variation on it's not good enough to just do the things. You have to be able to read her mind and know what things she wants done. And to all you ladies nodding your head going, yeah, you go girl, here's what I want you to do. Tell me what's in my mind right now that I want you to do. Go ahead, we'll wait. No, it has nothing to do with sex. No, it's not that I want you to make me a sandwich. No, it's not that either. Tell you what, you keep thinking, because you should be able to read my mind, just like you expect us to read yours, and at the end of the video, I'll let you know what it is. In the meantime, let's see what other pearls of wisdom she's sharing with the men.
And this is not for like things that are assigned tasks. So sometimes, people will split housework in a household and say like, these are your tasks, these are my tasks. And if I need help, I'm going to ask.
And of course, by assigned tasks, what she really means is what she's decided the man should be doing and better be doing. Him having any say or input into who does what chores, oh, child, please.
But these are for just like general things that need to get done. Even like, vacuuming the floors, like scrubbing a toilet, even things as simple as like making the bed or like refilling your like water filter or whatever.
Oh, you mean the things that men do on a daily basis that you don't give him credit for because he did them the way he wanted to do them, not the way you want them done? As every man knows, women only count it when it's done her way, because her way is the only way. Women give no consideration whatsoever that their way might not be the best way or the only way. Oh no, none of it counts unless it's done to perfection the way she wants it. So if he doesn't fold the towels right, or he doesn't put the 42 pillows that she wants on the bed every morning in exactly the order she wants them, none of it matters, none of it counts, and he's just an inconsiderate, uncaring dolt.
Because women constantly have this like running list going on in our heads of things that we need to do, and it amplifies once you have kids. So if you have kids, it's like 100 times worse.
Okay, and why is that our problem? If that's something you're struggling with, might I suggest you go see a therapist? They're more likely to be able to help you with that than we are.
So here's what I need you to do. Go and do something that your wife or girlfriend would normally do. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be putting the dishes away out of the dishwasher or whatever.
In other words, the things we're already doing that you don't give us any credit for. Okay.
Buying a present for your friend's birthday that's coming up, whatever.
Buying a present for your friend's birthday? Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. That's your job.
Just do that thing without being asked, and I guarantee she's going to notice.
She's going to notice? She doesn't notice what we do now. So what's going to be any different this time? Remember, the phrase is bitches be crazy, not men.
And she will be amazed and then come back and thank me. All right, bye.
Well, darling, I hate to break it to you, but the only thing that I and most of the men watching this are going to thank you for is showing us once again just how toxic the mindset is of today's modern women, where they have all these incessant demands and expectations, absolutely ludicrous ones, like, oh, I don't know, expecting men to be able to read your minds, while at the same time going absolutely apoplectic every time we start applying those same expectations to you. The double standard and hypocrisy is astounding. Oh, and before we end this video, did you finally figure out what it was in my mind that I wanted you all to do, ladies? I would have accepted one of two answers, and I'm going to bet that not one woman watching this got either one of them. One, you could have stopped at the gas station and filled the gas tank instead of leaving it on E like you do all the time. And two, you could put the seat back in the car so that when we get into it, we don't get our balls crushed because you were too lazy to move it back. Y'all scream about the toilet seat being left up, but you never seem to want to put in any effort whatsoever to put the seat back when you're done driving the car. As I said, I guarantee there isn't a single woman that watched this and got either one of those answers. And the question I have, ladies, is why? You expect us to be able to read your mind and go do things that you want or need done. So it's perfectly fair for us to expect the exact same thing of you.